Good morning. So last class we started with a concept called Jainism and Buddhism. So already we have finished talking about the Jainism. That is about Vardhamana Mahavira's early life. Then the doctrine of Jainism. Then also we talked where and all the Jainism had spread in throughout the world. Okay, that we had discussed in the previous class. So today's class, so we will go with the one more religion. So that was Buddhism. So before here also the same, the three aspects. So we are going to see. So one is first we will talk about the introduction, in which you will come to know about the early life of Gautama Buddha, one who founded a religion called Buddhism. So and the second concept will be the spread and division of the Buddhism religion. Then the last aspect of this lesson we will be studying about the doctrine of Jainism, that is Buddhism. So that is also one of the teachings of Gautama Buddha we are going to see. So before we enter into the most important topic, so that is doctrine of Buddhism, let us know something about the Gautama Buddha, one of the famous personality. So it is being said that Gautama Buddha was born in 563 BC, so in Lumbini of Kapilavastu of Nepal. Okay, so there he was born to a family of Kshatriya. Okay, so his father was, Shuddhodana, a ruler of Kapilavastu. And when Gautama Buddha, so when he was born, so his father took the Gautama Buddha. His name actually it was Siddharth. So he took Siddharth, his son, to an ascetic. That means to see the future. Okay, how the future of Gautama, Siddharth will be. Will he be like his father, a ruler to a Kapilavastu, or something changes will happen in his life? So when he took to an ascetic, so ascetic had given two suggestion about or two concepts regarding Siddharth. One is, so he will be having a spiritual aspiration. One question will come across his life. Then one more will be, he will be having some of the philosophical questions. Okay, these two aspects will make him to become an ascetic, to leave his family and to move away from his family. So when these two aspects, when it was said to, Shuddhodana, the father of Siddharth, so Shuddhodana felt after his death, Kapilavastu will be left without a king. So with that fear, so all kind of luxurious life, the Siddharth was given till the age of 29 in his own, palace in Nepal. Okay. After that, in order to divert his mind, so he was, married to an, Yashodhara, and he had one son also. Siddharth was having one son, and long time the relationship between, the love between the son and the wife and between the Siddharth did not exist for an, long time. So one fine day, Gautam Buddha left his home, his wife and child, and he went in search of higher truth. Okay, what is that in search of higher truth? That is nothing but the philosophical questions like why there is, suffering in this world, and next, why there is death, and why there is birth. So this was an philosophical questions. Okay, or the a spiritual aspiration where Siddharth wanted to know. So that is the reason. So he left his family and he went in search of higher truth. The reason why he went in search of higher truth is, that is, he come across the four sights. So one fine day before he leaves his family and he goes for an search of higher truth. So he takes a chariot ride. In his place. From his palace, he goes out to have a chariot ride. So when he went for a chariot ride, so he come across four sights. The four sights in that first sight is, he sees an old man with a bend with an age. So there the question arises to him, why there is a concept of old. Then next few distance he goes, he sees a sick man, a man who was, suffering. There is also a rise of questions. Then after some time he moves to forward, so he sees a dead man, where the people are weeping. There is crying of a people is being seen, that they have missed one, someone. Then he sees an ascetic who is sitting under a tree, or who is entering a forest in search of salvation. Salvation means nothing but reaching to an heaven. So by seeing these four sides, the philosophical questions, why there is suffering, why there is a death, and why there is a birth, it started to poke the mind of an Siddhartha. So that poke made Siddhartha to leave his family and to go for an seek of higher truth. So finally Gautam Buddha, at the age of 29, so he left his family and he went to a forest, or he entered the forest and he sat under a banyan tree to see an higher truth. Okay, to see an higher truth. So in Gaya, and after long meditation of 40 days, okay, after long meditation of 40 days, so he got all his question, the answer was received by Gautama Buddha. Okay, that receiving of answer or getting a higher truth, we started to call him the title the person started to get is, that is enlightenment. So he got an enlightenment. So he got an answer to all this question. Enlightenment or enlighten is Buddha. So after his enlightenment only, so the Siddhartha, the name was renamed to Gautama Buddha. So here Buddha means enlightened one. Okay, the person who has received an higher truth. So after receiving the higher truth, so what all the aspects he made it, so that also we will see. So next, after the, when he got enlightenment and when he became a Buddha, so he started, preaching. So in 533 BC, the Siddhartha, the original name was recognized as a Buddha or enlightened one. So that is the reason we call it as a Gautama Buddha. And Mahabodhi temple, so where he meditated in Gaya, so where the 40 days meditations and where he got the higher truth. So there today the Mahabodhi temple, so it stands even today. So Gautama Buddha, after his enlightenment, that means when he received higher truth, so he wanted it to give to the common people. So he wanted to give in the form of a sermon. So like that. So Gautama Buddha, after receiving the enlightenment, so in Saranath, so there is a park, there is a deer park. So there he gave his first sermon. Sermon means nothing but preaching. So first preaching, so he had done to the 5 personalities, so whom we call the 5 holy men. They are the first disciples. Okay, the first disciples in the sense the followers. Okay, the 5 followers to Gautama Buddha. And after the death of Gautama Buddha, these 5 disciples or 5 followers so made the spread of this particular religion called Buddhism. And this event, so where he gave his first sermon in Deer Park, that is in Sarnath, to the 5 holy men who were called as disciples, that we call it as Dharma Chakra, Parivarta, or the turning of the wheel of a sacred law. So that is the one of the concept, so we call it. Then after that, like that, almost from the age of 30, so the preaching lifestyle of an Gautama Buddha started. So when we see at the age of 30, in the sense almost 50 years of preaching, Gautama Buddha had done, or his teachings were given to the people of the followers of Buddhism religion. So like that, at the age of 80, in 483 BC, the death of Gautama Buddha taken. So after the death of Gautama Buddha, today if we see the religion called Buddhism, okay, the religion called Buddhism, so it has spread in India, and even in Nepal we are having, and even in Tibet, and even in China, Burma, Japan, and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka, you know, the King Ashoka. Okay, so King Ashoka's children, Sanghmitra and Mahendra, so they are the people who spread Buddhism religion in Sri Lanka. So like that, so these are the places where the Jainism has spread today. We can, see it. And after the death of, Gautama Buddha, there were many changes in the religion called Buddhism. So that one change we call Buddhism was, that is, as Jainism, how it got split into two different groups or two different sects. So like that, even Buddhism after the death of, Gautama Buddha got divided into two sects. So one is, Hinayana, and another one is, so Mahayana. So Hinayana, they are the, original followers of, Gautama Buddha, or orthodox follower of Gautama Buddha, and Mahayana was a separate group which was formed. So next class we will see something more about who are these Hinayana and who are these, Mahayana groups of people. Then along with that, so we will go with the, teachings of Gautama Buddha, or the doctrine of, Buddhism, so which we are going to see. So these are something about the introduction part regarding the, Gautama Buddha. So here the very important thing you should know is the four great sites, and what do you mean by great renunciation, and the birthplace of, Gautama Buddha, and as well as, what do you mean by Dharma Chakra Parivarta, or turning wheel of sacred law, and few places where, this particularly the spread of Buddhism, had taken, especially the Nepal and Tibet and the China and the Sri Lanka. So these are some of the famous places, and even Japan. So we can see this particular region. So next class, so we will go with something about Hinayana and Mahayana, and next we will get into the, so doctrine of Buddhism. Thank you.